Hey guys, it's Colby Teelucksingh here from the Reptile Hunter. In this week's episode, we're going to be talking about monitors. The magnificent monitors that come from the other side of the world that we're not on, because they don't come from the Americas, and that's just how it is. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoy the show. For this week's Animal of the Week, the Crocodile Monitor, the longest species lizard in the world. Their scientific name is Varanus salvadori or Varanus salvadori. The longest one was, according to locals, was 18 feet in length, but I don't really believe that. They have nice vibrant yellows that go along their whole entire body, and that's just very cool in my opinion. They have a very unique shaped head, which is very cool. That's what's one of my favorite things about them. That's the Crocodile Monitor. This is the Australian Freckled Monitor. It's a dwarf monitor species coming from Australia, hence the name. They're called the Freckled Monitor because of the freckling pattern on their back. They're related to the black-headed monitor, which is another dwarf monitor species, and this species is actually a subspecies from the black-headed monitor. They're very beautiful animals because they just are, and they're pretty hard to find in the United States. That's the Australian Freckled Monitor, and I hope you guys like them. They're pretty cool. Alright, hey guys, since I'm the only one here right now, I'll be starting the video and everything. I know what you're saying. Why are you wearing this? Because I am. Okay. We're here at the Asian Water Monitor. And this is probably one of the best handling monitors that I have. Steve. Come on, buddy. Alright, so here he is, the Asian Water Monitor. Probably one of the best handling monitors that I have. They're the second largest species of lizard in the world in weight, not in length. In length, they're the second longest, I think, too. But there's a big debate on that. Don't get mad at me if I say anything wrong about that debate thing. It's all about, like, no, the Komodo Dragon is the second longest lizard in the world, or the Asian Water Monitor is the second longest lizard in the world, or the Komodo Dragon is the longest lizard in the world, but it's actually the Crocodile Monitor, and that's 100% sure. But it's a big debate on the Asian Water Monitor and the Komodo Dragon, so don't get me started on that. So I'll just say he's either the second or third largest lizard, second or third longest lizard in the world. They get pretty heavy. Like I said, they're the second largest, meaning in weight and girth. They have a pretty good temperament. As you can see, this is a wild-caught specimen, and he's still being pretty good in handling. As you can see, I can just put him down, just let him hang out down there, pet him, do all that stuff. Doesn't really matter most of the time. He's been growing pretty quick. Didn't want to get my knee on his leg. He's been growing pretty quick. Very glad about that. As you can see, very alert, very active monitor lizard. He's not head shy. He'll let me pet him on the chin, on the head, on everything pretty much. It's a very, very cool animal. Now, the Asian Water Monitor needs a large enclosure. As a hatchling, well, not really very large, but as like a small hatchling, you can keep him in a 20-gallon to 40-gallon. I kept this guy in a 50-gallon because I got him since he was 11 inches. I had him in a 50-gallon since I got him until Christmas Day. So that's just to show you, like, if you go all the way back to my unboxing video of him from LLO Reptile, he he was pretty small, and he's been growing pretty fast. He's almost a year now. Actually, he is a year now. Dang. And he's just been growing like a monster. I mean, that's just awesome. No, he's almost a year. He has like a month left. I have him in this 100-gallon enclosure. He's loving this enclosure so much more than his old one. It's just phenomenal to see him like get more tame, get more active. He's more active in this enclosure because he has more space to walk around. The only time that I'll see him sleeping is either in the early mornings whenever I come in here, or while he's basking, or if he's in his water just sleeping, or whenever it's 6 o'clock. It's an hour before the lights turn out. And he'll just be sleeping at those times. Now, whenever we got him, he wasn't the nicest thing, so that's just to show you how I'll do a taming video on them. So, yeah guys, I'm going to pause the video so we can go to the Argus monitor, and I'll put a small feeding video of the Argus monitor after we're done talking about him. Since I'm the only one here now, right now, I'm going to have to be pausing it and starting the videos. Alright, so we're here at the Argus monitor enclosure. These guys are hissy. I'm going to get on this side so you can see him in the enclosure. And I'm going to make sure he knows I'm not food by putting this in his face. And now I can just go in there, grab him out of the enclosure. Alright, buddy. Alright, so he's not very happy that I got him out, so I'm going to handle him like this. He can still reach around and bite me if he wants to. I just have his claws down so that he can't come and scratch me to death. Now, this is how Underground Reptiles told me to handle them. Like, we went to Underground Reptiles to check out the red-eye crocodile skinks. That's where we got them. And we picked out the two that we wanted because we were in Florida, and what a coincidence. They had crocodile skinks, and we ended up getting a pair because I was looking for some, and they had some. So, and we were in Florida, so we were just driving to Miami from, well, we were just on a road trip, and we were driving to Miami and stuff. So yeah, this is the Argus monitor, the second largest species of lizard in Australia after the Parenti monitor. As you can see, he wants to leave. He wants to go into his cage, and he just wants to run away from me. Now, he's in a 40-gallon tank because I don't have... Right now, I'm saving up for a new cage for him, but... But I'm saving up for a new cage for him. Right now he's in a 40-gallon tank, as you can see. Probably going to get the same cage as I have the Asian water monitor. Probably just going to ask for the same cage for my birthday, probably. So, yeah. So I don't have to spend all my money on one cage and all the supplies for it. I can just ask for it for my birthday because that's in February. So this, the Argus monitor, it's pretty much, it'll get around 3.5 feet to 4 feet depending on the feeding. This guy's actually in a shed, but you can kind of see the nice vibrant yellows that are coming out underneath the shed, which I peeled off a little bit of the shed so you guys can see. He's very, very cool looking. The eyes on these guys are just super intelligent, super awesome intelligent eyes. As you can see, those tongue flicks are just awesome as well. The Argus monitor is a land-dwelling animal that will also go in the trees as a juvenile, hatchling and juvenile, just like the Asian water monitor. They'll spend time in and around water, but they usually hang out in the forest areas or rocky, sandy areas. Not really desert areas in Australia, but more like rocky, sandy areas, but not desert. There's still trees around, all those things still around, but It's not the desert yet. It's still a forest, just a little bit of sand and stuff, so that they can go in the outcrops and hide underneath the rocks and stuff and bask on the rocks. So yeah, guys, it's the Argus monitor. We'll go ahead and put him in this enclosure, and we'll be looking at him feeding in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the black tree monitors. They're very, very cool animals coming from the Aru Islands in Indonesia, I think. I don't know, New Guinea, around, and I mean, no, New Guinea, yeah, New Guinea. Used to saying Indonesia for some reason. So yeah, there's the male. The 2 females are up here at the top, hanging out. There's actually a hole in that little place that they're hanging out on, and that pushed out space right here is actually a little cave area that they can go hide in. There's lots of moss, lots of humidity holding stuff, bioactive substrate, good for monitors. There's an egg lay box down there, which is that little rock that's right there. Very hidden stuff that they've all figured out where everything is in that long time that they've actually been living in this enclosure. Because they've been living in this enclosure, 2 of them have been living in it for a very long time, and then the other one came right whenever we bought the 2. So yeah, guys, these guys will get 2.5 to 3 feet, maybe even a little bit shorter, maybe even a little bit longer. It just depends on the animal itself. And there's other species of tree monitors as well, if you don't already know. There's the green trees, blue trees, black trees, like these guys, spotted trees, and there's some other ones as well. There's some other, not morphs, but subgenes, like subspecies of tree monitors as well. So yeah. Now we're gonna go look at the crocodile monitor. Alright, so we're here at the crocodile monitor enclosure. Sorry about the shaky camera, I just don't have anybody else here with me, so I have to take this by myself. And crocodile monitor's just hanging out right there. I have a little mouse in there for him to eat just in case he wants it. He or she, not really sure yet, not 100% sure. Hoping it's a girl. I think it's a girl. There's not really a bulge. Whenever I checked, there really wasn't any gland to show that it was a male, so I'm hoping it's a female, because those stay smaller. And yeah, here's the enclosure. I got a request on Instagram. Someone direct messaged me to do a update on the enclosure. So here's the enclosure. It's an 8 foot long by 4 feet tall by 2 feet deep enclosure. It's made out of oak wood, I think that's what my dad said. Cypress mulch substrate, Hobby Lobby plants, PetSmart plants, which are the vines on the trees. The Hobby Lobby plants are the ones on the ground. Water dish. Don't even say anything about the water dish. It's not too small, guys, in my opinion. You guys, there's been people that have told me, like, oh yeah, the Cuvier's dwarf caiman is in such a small cage. It's only a 12-inch caiman. I think it can live in a 40-gallon cage for right now. I mean, I'm saving up to get a new enclosure, so don't even go there, guys. I mean, that's what I'm saving up for, new enclosures for animals. And earlier she let me pet her on the chin, and she probably won't let me do that right now since she's hanging out in a really awkward position. But she's doing pretty. Sorry guys, it's really shaky. I was trying to kind of get in a really awkward position. There's the crocodile monitor. Very cool animal, longest species lizard in the world, getting up to the longest one according to the locals. I really don't believe this. 18 feet in length, and I think the longest one was like 12 feet, maybe 13 feet. Not really sure. That's a really awkward position. Very, very pretty animal. As you can see, the nice yellows on her. See if you can see the ones on her chin and belly. Very cool animal, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Magnificent Monitors. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. And that is the second episode of the Reptile Hunter. And I'm going to end it off now.